Okay. Hello, everyone. I want to welcome you to my Spring Cleanse Q&A live. And I want to welcome you with Miss Karetta from Saint Lucia. So Miss Karetta will introduce you the life over there in Saint Lucia because it's tropical, right? It's very
Correct.
there. So we kind of know more about you. Can you tell us about you and how you live in St. Lucia?
Okay, sure, Caroline. Thanks so much for inviting me to be a part of your show. And just to set it straight, I'm a Jamaican, which is also a Caribbean country,
Mhm.
but I've been living in St. Lucia for many years, maybe 15 or 16 years. It's a Caribbean island as well, as you rightfully said, in the West Indies. And so it's almost summer every day. However, we're approaching the hurricane season, which starts in June, and then things could get a bit rainy, but nonetheless, we still have sunshine right throughout. The
Mhm.
occasional, situation where you might have rains or hurricanes.
Yeah.
So St. Lucia is pretty much like Jamaica. It's just way smaller. The people are friendly. You enter a bus or in a store and they'll be like, "Good morning" or "Good afternoon." It's not like when you visit these first world countries and people are just busy about their, you
Mhm.
pass somebody on the road, they'll say, "Hi, how are you?" So
Yeah,
it's
that's right.
that's the kind of attitude we have in the Caribbean. People call us laid back, laid back.
Mhm.
Sometimes I take offense to that because we're very resilient and productive people, but our attitude is just a bit more fun and easygoing, but it doesn't mean that we're not hardworking.
Correct. Yeah, yeah. So can you tell me what do you do actually? Because I know you're different. Not you're in the process of being in this sprinkling. So, but yeah, tell us so can I know not everybody are aligned my work, but you are in the process of doing that. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm actually into communications. I'm a communications and media relations manager here in St. Lucia, but I have multiple passions. And one that I've been working on is my fitness.
Yeah.
And so um, I've come to realize, although a bit late, that fitness is not just about exercising.
Yeah.
It's about sleeping and drinking water and occasional fasting. And so
Mm.
your topic of cleansing is really important to me because for many years, growing up in Jamaica, I used to wear glasses. And actually, I stopped wearing glasses, eyeglasses,
Mhm.
sometime late last year. And this was after I did 4 days of cleanse. I only drank tea without sugar and water for
Mhm.
4 days.
Wow.
And when I was finished, Caroline, my
Uh-huh.
eyesight improved. I can drive without my glasses now. That was unheard of. If I'm driving in the night, I might need to use it, but like daytime driving,
Mhm.
I don't use the glasses anymore.
Wow.
And a couple years ago, when I did it, but this time I did it for 3 days, I
Mhm.
literally felt, I can't explain it properly, and it might sound very weird, but when I did it the first time many years ago, it was because I got a health scare. I was having some pain in my
Mhm.
breast, and I was really afraid. And I spoke to a nutritionist, and
Mhm.
she's like, try try fasting. And I'm like, okay, I've done it before, but like for 1 day, but never for 3 days.
Yeah.
And Caroline, when I finished that cleanse, just again, water and tea,
Mhm.
I felt my cells rejuvenating. Like I felt my insides tingling, Caroline. And
Mhm.
the pain I was having in my breast,
Mhm.
it went away and
Mhm.
never came back. And so
Mhm.
um, I strongly believe in fasting. I know not everybody can do it.
Yeah.
So I would recommend for persons interested to speak to their doctors and so on. But growing up, I used to practice fasting for religious beliefs and so on. But then I started to do it more so for health purposes because it really does your body good when you just stop eating all the time and give your body a break from
Mhm.
all the toxins and the continuous digestion. It's amazing. So that's one of my favorite cleansing, fasting.
So yeah. So what fasting means to you? What cleansing?
So yeah, so for me, cleansing is different things. Sometimes I do a juice cleanse.
Yeah.
I did a 10-day juice cleanse where
Mm-hmm.
I just had greens and fruits,
Mm-hmm.
no sugars, and I did this for like 10 days.
Uh-huh.
And what it did for me, in my opinion, it got rid of the toxins in my body. I was going to the bathroom regularly, easily. Um, it cleared up my skin,
That's right.
and I also lost 8 pounds in
Wow.
the 10 days when I did this a couple years ago. So that's what cleansing looks like for me. I do smoothies, really green smoothies with kale and spinach,
Yeah.
blueberries, all these really power foods.
Uh-huh.
And so that's what it means to me, cleansing.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of spiritually, when I look at cleansing too, sometimes I don't do it often enough, but I might say, okay, I'm not going to go on social media
Mm-hmm.
for an extended period of time. I
Yeah.
may go on it, but I'm not going to be on it for hours
Yeah.
because it means I'm cleansing my mind and focusing on other important things and not just looking at what everybody else is doing. So cleansing too from social media, if you may,
Yeah.
can really do a lot for you and create time for yourself and your family members.
Yeah. Yeah, so one of our speaker did that during the Holy Week. What she did is she did social media fast. So you can do fast, you can do cleanse and anything, right? And it's
Yes.
part of your practice. So um when you do this practice, what is your favorite part to really clean your body in order to support your overall well-being?
Ah, my favorite part, Caroline, because about a couple of weeks ago,
Mhm,
I fasted from junk food because that is my biggest issue.
mhm.
I have a weakness for chips and cookies and salt and cheese. And so for 2 weeks, Caroline, I did not have any of those things.
Mhm.
And my favorite part
Mhm.
was challenging my mind
Yeah.
because it was hard. Like by day two, I was cranky and I'm like, I need sugar, I need this. And I was like, oh my gosh. But then by day three, I realized I'm more powerful and I can actually tell myself and follow through that I don't need these things. And I
Yeah.
did it for 2 weeks, Caroline, and that was amazing. And I didn't lose a lot of weight. I don't own a scale. I
Mhm.
scaled, the battery went, and I decided not to replace it because
Mhm.
when you have a scale, you're on it several times for the day, and I don't want that. So what I've been doing is taking
Yeah.
photos, every now and then to track my progress and measuring the inches. And what I did, I measured the inches, and I didn't lose a lot of weight.
Mhm.
However, my skin felt clearer, my mood was improved, I felt lighter and happier. And so sometimes it's not always about the weight, but
Correct.
it's your overall health and your mental clarity.
Yeah.
And that was the best part of it for me, just knowing that I'm powerful and I don't have to be ruled by these snacks all the time.
Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you mentioned that because cleansing is not the goal to reach the number of you on the scale, right? It's the goal there is your overall health from inside out. It's how you feel, how you function properly, right? And your
Mhm.
performance physically in mental focus, and that's what we want to get rid of the toxins. So yeah, you kind of mentioned already the benefits of it, but how important it is for us to practice cleansing. Can you tell more about it?
Sure. I'm doing a lot of research on it because, as I mentioned, my area of expertise is not health and nutrition. However,
Yeah.
I have two children. I have two boys, 14 and 11.
Wow.
And I want to be around for when they get married or when they have children. I want to see my grandchildren. And so practicing exercising and practicing to cleanse, I really believe that it can help me to have a longer and more fulfilling life.
Mhm.
because I've had issues where I've had issues and hip pain. And
Mhm.
whenever I go to the doctor, they're like, you need to lose some weight. You know,
Mhm.
you need to change your diet. You need to,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm realizing, that for me to improve the quality of my life, even though sometimes these things may not seem like fun,
Yeah,
they're important to do because we need our bodies.
that's
And
right.
if it's not in tip top shape and form, what kind of life are we going to have? What's the quality of life?
That's
I don't
right.
want to be in a wheelchair, or I don't want to have diabetes and have to,
Yeah.
amputate a leg. No.
Yeah.
So I'm going to occasionally do my fasting, do my cleanse,
Mm.
and ensure that, I'm as healthy as I
Yeah, and it's well great when you do that because you feel light and you move easily. You know what I mean? So you don't have that. Anyway, so if there's a one item that you cannot live without that item, what will that be? Like for you for doing this process.
can. Wow. You
Like,
know, I when I was growing up, Caroline, I hated vegetables. Hated vegetables.
mhm,
And I would go and throw it away when my mother wasn't looking.
yeah.
And so I used to think, because I had turtles, I used to think that
Mhm.
vegetables were food for my animals. I'd feed my turtles lettuce and so on. And so I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But now,
Mhm.
when I make a smoothie, I throw some kale in it. Kale is my go-to because it's so leafy and it has these antioxidants and it helps to fight off cancers and so on. So even if I'm doing a smoothie with just fruit,
Mm.
my go-to thing is a bit of kale.
Yes, that's right. Spinach, all the green stuff, right? That's
Yes.
that's all my question. But my last question will be fun facts about you. So just answer it. What's come first on your mind? Okay, you don't need to think much about it. Okay, tea or coffee?
Tea without sugar.
That's right. Good. Bread or soda? Bread
Bread.
or pasta? Know what I mean? Bread or pasta?
Oh, bread.
Okay. Water or soda?
Water. Water.
Beer or wine?
Wine.
Mhm. Fish or meat?
Fish.
How about veggies or fries?
Woo. Fries. That's the truth.
Unless you have the have you tried sweet potato
Sweet
fries?
potato fries. Yes,
Yeah.
I bake my sweet potato all the time. Yes,
Okay, cool. Chocolate or vanilla?
chocolate,
Home cook or take out?
home cooked, home cooked, and it's cheaper.
That's right. Are you a morning person or a night person?
Um, Night,
Wow. Uh, walking or running?
walking.
Apple or orange?
I'm gonna say oranges, even though I don't like to peel them. So I give them to my husband, and he peels it, and I eat.
That's so funny. You're crazy. Sweet or sour?
Sweet
Nuts or chips?
chips, girl. That's my weakness.
Same here. Cat or dog?
Dog,
Um, Facebook or YouTube?
Facebook,
Writing or reading?
both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I love to write,
Oh,
writing.
that's my weakness. Um, call or text?
Call.
Phone or computer?
Phone, phone.
Is light, right? Friendly or lonely?
Friendly.
Yoga or dancing?
Dancing, of course.
Yeah. Plain or assorted?
Plain or assorted? Assorted. Assorted.
Okay. Ocean or wilderness?
Wow, that's a tough one for me because I love both. I love going on hikes, but I also love the sea because I'm in the Caribbean. So
Mhm.
can I choose both?
Yeah, it's fine. Because that,
Both,
yeah,
both.
that's what they seem to like. Gym or going to nature or in nature.
Nature, nature, nature.
Okay, swimming or hiking?
I will choose hiking for now, but I love swimming.
Oh yeah, because you are in the tropical, right? Um,
Yes.
Grocery or online shopping?
Um, Grocery, going to the supermarket. Yeah.
Yeah. Entrepreneur or employed?
That's funny because I'm employed right now, but I'm building my business.
Yeah.
So, oh,
Yeah. So
but I want to retire very early. So that's why I'm pushing being an entrepreneur from now so I can retire before I hit 50.
that's great. So confidence or happiness?
Hmm. Happiness.
Freedom or extraordinary?
Um, uh, I think freedom is important, but being extraordinary, you can have your. I'm gonna go with extraordinary. Be extraordinary.
Yes. Belief or courage?
With belief, you could have the courage to do anything. So I'm gonna go with belief.
Okay, so impact or abundance?
Ooh, that's tricky. When you have impact, you can touch people's lives. But when you have abundance, you could also impact people. So I'm going with abundance, Caroline.
Good choice. Is spring or summer?
I don't even know what spring is in the Caribbean, so I'm gonna go with summer.
Oh yeah, because you are always summer, right? That's right. Formal or casual?
Casual girl,
Okay, yeah, because
jeans
Caribbean.
and t-shirt.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, Corita, that's all my question for today.
Oh,
Thank you so much for participating in my Spring Cleanse Q&A live, spontaneous live. So anyway,
you
thank you
are
so
most
much.
welcome.
Yeah, love to know the Saint Lucia's lifestyle. Anyway,
Whenever you're ready, come on over. Thanks for having me,
okay, I
Caroline.
know I'm glad. Yeah, thank you for your time. Bye bye. Love you.